The Proving Ground. That's the title of today's Daily Dose. All right, I'm going to tell a little story. When I first got my job out of college as a programmer analyst at USAA Insurance, I was placed into this trial period with all the other new hires in the position, and we had 3 months of proving that we knew what we were doing. 3 months to show the company that we had what it took to do the job. And I'm going to tell you what, that was some stressful time for me. But like me, if you've lived much life at all, you understand that testing is a part of life, and trials, they're inevitable. In fact, God uses trials in order to strengthen us, mature us, perfect our faith, and really just prepare us for His holy purposes. So I'd like to propose that this life is really a proving ground, kind of a proving ground of sorts. In a way, it's a place where our faith is tested on a daily basis. And in fact, how we respond to the trials and temptations of life will either strengthen our faith or it will destroy it. Again, as Christians, we have to realize that trials are still inevitable, and they're actually necessary for us in order to develop and to persevere. And really, perseverance then is this act of bearing up under the trials and living for God every day, even when it's hard. Perseverance. Perseverance has to finish its work so that we can be perfected in our faith and proven genuine, like, we're the real deal, truly regenerated, right? Let's look at it this way. This process of testing and proving and perseverance, it's similar to like how steel is really made, the tempering of steel. What happens? The heat, rather than destroying the steel, actually makes it stronger and more useful. And I think about the military, and they demonstrate this principle as they take a new recruit and they build them into a soldier. They put this recruit through a series of extremely difficult tests, physical, emotional, mental, relational, and if the recruit perseveres rather than washes out, what happens? They're fashioned into this lean, mean fighting machine. They become one of the few because they've completed the training, and they're now stronger, they're tougher, they're proven for the field of battle. I read that there are about 1,000 recruits for the Navy SEALs. That's after they've gone through all of them to choose just 1,000 people who are actually invited to train to be Navy SEALs. But out of those 1,000 that enter the training process, that there are roughly only 200 to 250 that actually complete it. That's 20 to 25% that actually put up with the pain, that they deal with the trials and the hardships, and they persevere to the end. I imagine that you're familiar with this truth that's found in James chapter 1, where Scripture says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. So let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." That's James 1, 2 through 4. So, frankly, as much as my flesh wishes that this weren't the case, trials really are essential. And they're an essential means that God uses to develop our Christian character. And perseverance through trials, going through these trials, gives evidence of true saving faith. Let's remember, God knows what we need, and He knows what He's doing. So, how does going through tough times strengthen and prove our faith? Well, it requires us to trust God. It requires sincere dependence on God. And that sincere dependence is made evident in self-control and godly action. And then what's the result of all this? God uses those who stand and persevere even when the times are tough and things are hard, and He promotes those who persevere. I ran across this saying that says that there aren't any hard and fast rules for getting ahead in the world, just hard ones. Ouch, I wish that weren't true, There really is. There's no fast way to get ahead. It's just hard ways. Charles Spurgeon, he has a quote that says this, that says, by perseverance, the snail reached the ark. Perseverance. Doing hard things. And then check this out. It's also in James chapter 1, verse 12. It says, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial. In other words, the one who keeps following Jesus no matter what this messed up world throws at them. Blessed is the one who perseveres, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. Did you see that? What's the ultimate reward for those who persevere? Crown of life. Perseverance, in other words, it plays a crucial role in the life of a believer. Let me leave us with this challenge. Let's recognize the unique role that trials play in our lives. And let's consider why God may be allowing these times of testing to actually happen. And let's ask Him. Let's be dependent upon Him. Let's reach out to Him for wisdom so that we can face these trials and these difficulties in a way that will build perseverance, make us complete and mature, and ultimately glorify Him. God bless you. Persevere.